Okay, so I haven't done videos quite a while ago, and here they are. Sorry that the camera is standing a little bit strange. Uh, we did channeling maybe a week ago, and I wanted to record this video about soul types and the information that was coming through, but I didn't find the time to share it. So about the soul groups, we channeled and people were asking several questions. Uh, I have to hurry. So the first group was the first interesting thing. What was caught in my attention was that the beings said that uh, there are several groups, and first time I saw beings that are, let's say, responsible to human or soul incarnations are like a little bit looked like aliens, but they come from a world of light. And like energetical beings, but they are very tall. They are like stretched out, like very long hands and feet, and the body in the middle is very long, and they look like golden gray like skin, and the head on the top is a little bit to the side, and they always come in part of three. That's what I saw. That they are like, they don't come alone to you. They come with they come like they're two or three together constantly, and they are responsible for you, giving you the experience or giving you the incarnation and the experience or the life here, like planned out roles that that you wanna live and wanna go through. And they, let's say, recommend this to you, but this doesn't apply to all the souls, because what I understand from Enrico is that there are souls that are not sure of what they wish, what they want, or they don't know. And there are souls that come from the higher planes that they have complete awareness and understanding of what they wish and what they want, and they just go and do it. So there are like souls that follow this pattern, and there are souls that do not follow this pattern, this, let's say, guide recommended pattern, these stretched out beings. When I told this to my father, he said that he has heard the tall whites or something like this, and definitely they are tall, but I'm not sure about the whites, because it was more like gray like color, and they were like a little bit, looked like to me like alien type of beings. Anyways, and then they were giving information, and Enrico was giving information about different types of experiences, and they said that mainly, and this is from my own understanding, is how you they said that they are role played souls, meaning that you can have like experience, or you are offered to being experienced, to have an experience like fully unaware of your life, being like living in an autopilot, and maybe from several lifetimes to a lifetime you live out in life in an autopilot, meaning that you're not completely aware of what's going on. You're not even paying attention to what's going on. The soul is not even here, but the body, the soul's body, like an aspect of the soul, is living out. Meaning, like, in my imagination, this could be the group that is completely not interested in spirituality. They are completely not living out their lives. They are just in an autopilot, like biomass, how many people have said. And this is like, they live like from 1 to 3 lifetimes in a row, just living out a role. That's what I said. A role means that, in Latvian they said differently, but it means that you live out a specific service need to others. For example, you know, it would be more easier to understand from the other group if I share first the other group. And the other group of souls is that the group which come to learn and come to grow. And meaning these souls and their soul is fully present at every moment right now. Meaning these people look at life like, hey, what's going on? Why does it happen? why does this happen? And they're questioning, and they're fully aware. And when you talk to those people, you feel that they are present, they are aware, and they are present. And some people, some forms are just not present. They're you're talking to, and it's just noise. But you ask them several questions, and they're like, and they start talking about something else. They're completely in autopilot, and they said that this is a role souls, and souls that come here to learn. And those souls who come here to learn are basically souls on a mission, on a task, or they self have chosen to have a mission or a task. So basically, they are here to do something. They are here to change something. And these role souls, they are here basically to have the background for them to assist them. So basically, the role souls are just living out the purpose for others, living out. And what the gray like tall like being said was, what they didn't talk, what I understood from them was that it's necessary for service. It's necessary for others to have an experience, the souls who come here to learn, that it's necessary for them to have this type of an experience. So you have, and I have definitely had these autopilot incarnations, lifetimes. And it doesn't mean, we talked about previous lifetimes, but I also understood that there are next lifetimes. So basically, your soul can tap into any of those lifetimes, live out this lifetime on a different reality, and go to another reality, and then come back with all that experience. So from time to time, if you're a role soul, your awareness isn't here. Your awareness isn't here. And you need to have meditations, you need to have something more to get contact in your soul and to be like, hey, I'm alive. I'm finally awakened. And this could be like a really interesting experience for many people who are living in autopilot, to fully be, hey, I'm living this life. Hey, what was happening? Where was I so many years ago? And then bams, come back and live out your automated life if you wish to. Okay, so, and these role souls are given an offer to many beings, and many beings reject this. Many souls reject this, but many beings also accept this. And as I understood, they are offered also some benefits in your next lifetime. So basically, living out a soul, a role soul, like a service soul, would be having some other benefits in next time or in next incarnation. So anyway, it was an interesting point of view from many directions, but the key thing was the suicide. Not the key thing, but the thing which I remembered most was suicide souls. And suicide souls, as they told, are souls that somehow reject the offer that was given to them. Let's say people who want to commit suicide, now truly they want to commit suicide, not just talk about it, are people that are rejecting this lesson, are rejecting this offer, are rejecting this the story in which they were brought into, the story which was given to them. And they are rejecting it, but you and those souls have to live out this experience. It's a task that you need to fulfill. It means that basically these souls are having some sort of energy, feeling of lack, feeling of unworthy, feeling of anger, feeling of guilt, or something. It's in tremendous amounts that maybe they have gathered in previous incarnations, lifetimes, and in this lifetime it's in truly dense amounts that they, for example, there was a story about one lonely man. He was rejected from his family, thrown away. The family abandoned him, and he was a young child, and like 18 years or so, and he just decided to drown in the sea. So basically, he rejected this offer that was given to them, and he continues his journey differently. And also they said about this young man that he told, this is enough, and he converted the cycle to another soul cycle. He started having a different cycle, because I understood that he was living several lifetimes in a row where he was feeling this loneliness. Anyway, so in one story they shared that when somebody commits suicide, those three, he doesn't, he is not even allowed to, it doesn't depend to to all of them, but he is not even allowed to quickly enter back the spirit realm. He's been take these three long talls, alien type of beings come to him. They are like spiritual type of beings, let's say energetical beings, come to him, take him to a conversation, and he's in different reality, different environment where he's having a conversation. And those beings are, okay, you rejected this offer, you rejected this, let's say, lesson. You will have to learn in a different way. You will have to learn it from a different perspective. You will have to do it in a different the same scenario but differently. So, and instantly he's being brought back to the same scenario in a different way. Let's say the same scenario in a different. He's not even offered to enter back the spiritual realm. He's brought back to another quick incarnation where he is being, this lesson has to be finished. This lesson has to be learned, and this lesson basically means understanding your inner energy, understanding why do you feel this way, understanding why do you do it this way. And like the man who drowned, he just did it, and he just, enough, I don't want to live like this anymore. He come to a conclusion that he wants to change, he wants to be differently, and those beings offered him a completely, not a different lifestyle, but a different scenario. So anyway, but the message is the same, the lesson will be the same. So fill out your tasks, do your tasks, be your tasks. And also, this was a funny thing. These beings are, let's say, in the control of the rebirth cycle, but not for most of us, but for those who need assistance. And they showed yeah, so many people think that they're in charge on the planet. Or they said also many aliens think they are in charge on the planet. It's not exactly, because from the spiritual realm, they control what comes in, what goes out from this planet. So basically, people are just having an experience of thinking there's something bigger, having experience of just thinking they control something. But it's completely, let's say, one controls the physical, one controls the etherical or the energy body. So it's different from the point of views, and how Enrico was telling many times. Everything can be looked from multiple perspectives, and that's the wonder of the universe, that everything is can be perceived from multiple point of views. So it can be this, it can be that, you can have this and you can have that. So, okay, so bye for